this video be of motivation. You do not always have to pay someone to do something for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, I'm SuesyCoils. If you are not if you are not new, hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. So this video is pretty much going to be me showing you guys how I took this image and created my logo. So I'm gonna give y'all a backstory on it, the quick rundown, and I'm gonna show y'all the softwares, and I'm actually gonna show y'all the progression of the logo. It took me, I want to say maybe it took me a month, and yeah, it took me a month. So I'll explain that a little bit more once I get into it. So before we go ahead and really get into the video, I want you guys to like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. And yes, but also one more thing before we get into the video. Before we get into this video, I'm going to give y'all a quick little promo. Okay. So for those of you who know about my hair care line and everything like that, I just launched this new product, my Coil Crack Edge Control. And as y'all can see, it lays and slays those edges. So go ahead and get y'all some Coil Crack Edge Control. It's up on the website, SuesyCoilsCare.com. Yes. And then I also want to give y'all another promo of another wonderful product that I have. And it is the SuesyCoils Care Bonnet. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on for y'all. And it's a wide band bonnet. Stays in place all night. And go ahead, let me give y'all a quick turn. See the logo, baby? Period. So go ahead and order y'all one of these too. It is also up on the website at SuesyCoilsCare.com. You're going to love it. It also lays those edges in the process overnight. And you ain't got to worry about waking up and your body not on your head and you prep your edges last night and now they all discombobulated because they stuck to your pillow. None of that. This bonnet will save you from all of that. So that's all I want to do. I just want to show y'all the new products that I have recently released. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into the actual video. I'm going to go ahead and just start by saying that I literally saved between $150 and like $750 right off the bat. I'm going to just start with that right out the gate because creating my logo myself, I just saved a ton of money. People literally charge an arm and a leg to create a logo for you. And I really understand why, because I went through the process myself and did it for myself. It takes a lot of thinking power. It takes a lot of time, and you got to know how to work the softwares. Granted, they're professionals, some of them, and they know how to work the softwares really well, but it does take time. And if you don't have an idea that you want already, or you don't have a sketch or something, it's really hard for them to come up with stuff. That's why some of these logos be looking the same, because they just recreate the same idea for everybody over and over and over and over. And that's kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie, that's weak for them to be regurgitating these same ass logos for everybody and y'all paying them for it. But that's neither here nor there. But hopefully this video help you learn something about yourself, because I had no idea that I had enough creativity and enough skills on Photoshop to actually hook myself up. The logo actually started with just an image of me. So in my logo on here, this person here is actually me, and it came from this image here. And I took that image and I learned how to silhouette it on Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop at the time when I got it, I got the bundle. So I get Adobe Spark, Photoshop, Adobe Illuminator. It's a whole bunch of little apps that I get with it. I'm gonna just stick a picture right here too to show y'all all the apps that come with it. And I pay literally $10.99 a month for all of the Adobe apps. Life saver, because I was photoshopping all types of stuff. I use Photoshop for my thumbnails, Photoshop for advertisement for my business. I really use Photoshop all the time, and Adobe Spark. So it's really worth the $10.99 a month, which is very inexpensive. But now I think it actually did go up a little bit. I got it in 2019, early on in the year. Then from just having the silhouette, I thought I just wanted that to be just the image by itself. Here, logo, blah. So I'm like, I want words with it. I want more with it. I don't want it to just be the name, SuesyCoils Care, even though it's a bomb-ass name. I don't want it to just be the name. I want it to be an actual image that when people see that logo, they're like, oh, that's SuesyCoils. That's SuesyCoils Care. And literally, they're going to be like, that's SuesyCoils. Because your girl is in her own logo. And it's not even my face. It's my whole embodiment. Okay? Who y'all know? I know y'all seen a lot of logos that got like people, they actual face all cartooned. Nah. It's your girl actual whole figurine. Let me show y'all one more time, because I don't think y'all understand. Period. So I silhouetted it, and I was like, you know what? I'm a true queen, so of course a queen needs to wear a crown. So I found a nice free image of a crown that you can use and apply to stuff. And I added it, placed it on top of the silhouette. But considering I didn't just want the words on there, I wanted it to be something that you can abbreviate if need be. So I came up with SC for SuesyCoils. And then since it's SuesyCoils Care, I added a little 2 on the top. So it's SC squared. SC squared, SuesyCoils Care. So that's how it came about. It took me a while to actually formulate what I wanted the words, the letters to look like, how I wanted it to be arranged. I originally wanted a banner on it, and it was just like, it wasn't everything that I created. It just was not right. I was just like, no, nah, that ain't it. So like I would take this was when I was still in school. So I would take naps, but I couldn't fall asleep because I was constantly thinking about what I wanted the logo to look like. Like every day I was sending my sister and I was sending Jessie a new version of this logo. Brittany would be right off the back, nah, that ain't it. Jessie like, oh, that's cool, but I don't really like that. That ain't right. Nah, that ain't the one. So they was giving me actual feedback. And I would literally, when I tell y'all, my best ideas come in my sleep. Like I'll lay down to try to take a nap. Can't take the nap and I have to work. I'll be working for 4 hours in a row, cranking out different ideas. And then be like, bam, that's it. So after I finally went through and got to the actual logo that I use, I wanted the words to be on there as well. Even though I was like, I don't want it to just be the words, I want more. I then had to go back to the drawing board. And when I went back to the drawing board, this was months later. So at first, it was just this logo by itself. And then I had like SuesyCoils Care just under it. But then I went back to the drawing board and I was like, I want it to be all encompassing. So I want me to be able to put this on things so that they can know like that's the logo and this is what this logo represents, SuesyCoils Care. This idea actually came because I was thinking like, I want an actual logo that I can put on stuff and just transfer. And I was thinking about like a stamp, like I want to just stamp this on something. So in my sleep, I kept having dreams about what it looked like on a stamp. And I kept seeing like a circle image and then the words curved. I literally seen this in my sleep. No joke. I literally seen it in my sleep. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out how to make this. And then I went back to Photoshop, and I also used Cricut, the Cricut software. But I would not recommend y'all using the Cricut software because it's not a lot of free range on there. You can't really curve words and all this stuff. Like, I did hella Googles, like how to do this. One thing y'all should know about me, I am the how to do this queen. I will how to do something so quick in Google, and then Google really be giving me what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna lie. So if y'all ever trying to figure out something, literally just put in how to do X, Y, and Z, and you will yield results. Seriously, it'll be either a YouTube video, an article, a blog, multiple blogs. Like, these blogs really be helping. Like, go through and read some things. I know y'all don't like to read. Go ahead and read these articles. They really be giving the tea. No cap. But yes, so that actually came to me in my sleep. So once I had the image in my head, I just now had to get it onto paper. And that's it. I know this video was really more of a how I made it, not really how I can help you make it. Well, I can. I told y'all I use Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Spark. I used Cricut software. And I found an image that I thought would be really good to represent the brand. Like, you can easily start with any image of you and silhouette it, and then come up with an all encompassing way. Like, you're not just gonna get no logo idea overnight. I'm telling y'all, it took me like a month and a half. And then to finally get the final one, I had to think again. And that took me maybe like a week the second time. So it's just like, and what I realized, the reason I know that these logos cost a lot, once I had my basic SC squared with me in the middle of it, I wanted it to be more. I wanted it to have the SuesyCoils carrying. I wanted it to be more. I wanted it to look more legit. So I was researching and asking people like how much they charge to make it. And I'm just like, I can do this myself. Like, I've already shown myself that I can do it. I can do it. So let this video be of motivation. You do not always have to pay someone to do something for you. If you can think it, you can create it. And that's what I want y'all to take away from this. Whatever you're trying to create, if you can think it, if you can see it visually, it can happen for you. You can do it. It can come to life. Like my logo. Y'all seen that little picture that I drew, and man, y'all, I had six of those. 6 different versions of this little image here. I really wish I had kept the picture of it, but I did. I don't know if I took a picture of it or not. I really wish I did keep it so that I can show y'all how terrible the sketch. Like, I can't draw worth dang, as y'all can see. That looked like a little tree with a branch out. Like, I literally can't make this stuff up, y'all. I can't draw nothing, but I took my idea, I sketched out a little something like, this is what I want. I sketched it and I brought it to life, and y'all can do that too. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. If you have any questions, shoot it to my inbox on Instagram. You can go to either SuesyCoils or SuesyCoils Care. I manage both of those accounts. You can ask me questions on both of those accounts. It's gonna be me answering. So yeah. So that's how I'm just gonna end this video. Oh, and check me out. Oh, yeah. I wraps my set. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.